What's the most romantic thing you've ever done that completely backfired? I flew across the country to surprise my girlfriend on her birthday and walked in on her with another guy in her bed. I'm Travis, and I'd been dating Elena for about a year-long distance. She lived in Portland. I was in Chicago. We met at this boring work conference, got stuck at the same hotel bar, and just clicked. After that, we tried making it work with FaceTime every single night. Random voice memos throughout the day, sending each other food on DoorDash when one of us had a rough day. I genuinely thought I'd found the one. Her birthday was coming up in March, and I wanted to do something big, something she'd never forget. So I told her I couldn't make it out there because my boss needed me for some project. I even fake complained on the phone about how much it sucked. She seemed disappointed, but said she understood. Meanwhile, I was booking flights, getting her favorite red velvet cupcakes from this specific bakery in Chicago she always talked about, and packing the gray hoodie she wore whenever she visited me. She'd always say it smelled like me, and made her feel close when we were apart. The plan was perfect. Her roommate Jess was in on it. She'd text me when Elena got home from work. I'd sneak in with the cupcakes and hoodie. She'd cry. We'd have this movie moment. That's how I imagined it anyway. I landed in Portland that Thursday afternoon, checked into a hotel near her apartment just in case. Around 6, Jess texted me the coast was clear. I grabbed the cupcake box and hoodie, walked to her building, and Jess let me in the front door. My heart was pounding. I was so excited I could barely think straight. I walked down the hall to her room. The door was cracked open a little. I could hear her TV playing some show. I pushed it open slowly with this huge grin on my face, ready to surprise her. Then I froze completely. There was a guy in her bed, no shirt on, just sitting there next to her watching TV like he lived there. They were under the same blanket. For a second, I couldn't even process what I was seeing. Elena didn't notice me at first. She was laughing at something on the screen. Then she glanced toward the door, and her whole face went white, like every drop of blood just left. "Travis?" she said in this tiny voice. The guy turned and looked at me confused. I just stood there holding the stupid cupcakes and her hoodie. I didn't yell, didn't say anything. I just dropped the cupcake box on her carpet and walked out. I heard her calling my name behind me, but I didn't stop. Jess was in the living room and saw my face. She looked horrified. I think she realized something was very wrong. I left the building and walked back to my hotel in complete silence. My phone started blowing up. Elena was calling and texting nonstop. At first I ignored everything. Then I finally read one message. She said the guy was just a friend going through a hard time and crashing with her, that it wasn't what it looked like. I didn't buy it for a second. If he was just a friend, why did she look so guilty? Why was he shirtless in her bed at 6 in the evening? Over the next few days, she kept trying. Long paragraphs about how she could explain everything, how I was overreacting, how she loved me and only me. I asked Jess what was really going on. She admitted she had no idea that guy even existed. Said Elena never mentioned him once. That's when I knew for sure. I did some digging. Turns out Elena had been seeing this guy named Connor on and off for months. He lived in Portland too. She'd been bouncing between us trying to figure out which one she wanted more. I guess she thought she could keep both of us until she decided. The worst part is, I didn't even cancel my return flight. I had 2 more days in Portland. I spent them alone in that hotel room eating the cupcakes I bought for her and listening to all our old voice notes. The ones where she told me she missed me, where she said I was the best thing that ever happened to her. I listened to every single one and then deleted them all. When I got back to Chicago, I blocked her on everything. She tried reaching out through mutual friends from the conference, but I never responded. About a month later, I ran into someone who knew her. They told me she and Connor broke up 2 weeks after my surprise visit. Apparently, he found out about me and dumped her. She tried coming back to me after that, but I was already done. I haven't done a big romantic gesture since.